what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Hot Toys Avatar The Way of Water Jake Sully 6 scale figure. And this is the deluxe version that I have, because there are like two different versions of this particular piece. You have like a collector's edition and you have a deluxe version, which includes like an extra like diorama style base that I think they call like the World of Pandora. So yeah, I got this some Sasha collectibles, and that's why I have mine on pre-order, you know, and it's just now arriving. Now I did get to see this in the theaters like 2 times. I saw it like in the IMAX and I saw like the Dolby Digital one. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about having this, and as you can see the box is like huge. I think this is like easily one of my largest like figures like in my collection now. But anyway, I'm gonna get into this right now. As you can see, this is the box that contains the Jake Sully 6 scale figure from Hot Toys, and it's a rather large box too. As you can see, it has an image of Jake right here on the cover, and you can see some images of like the creatures on Pandora and so on. It does say Avatar right here, and it does say Jake Sully at the bottom too, like his name. It also has the Avatar logo right here on the side, Jake Sully, and on the back you see like an image of Pandora right there, as you can see. And I think this slides off if I'm not mistaken. So let me see if I can do it. I think it's an awesome box too. I'm not too big on all the white in it, but I think it's a cool box though. Wow, and it is a large figure. Like when you take it off, of course you can see Jake on the inside, and the figure is massive. I think this is like almost like a quarter scale type figure. I think it's like if I'm not mistaken, I think like 17 inches if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna see though, but yeah, that's how it looks on the inside. Plus it does have this on the back too, like more like images of like Pandora, you know, and plus it does have like the Avatar logo right here, and plus it says Jake Sully right here on the back. So yeah, I'm gonna get into this right now. And Jake has 2 trays too as well. Here's the tray that has Jake in it, like the figure itself. But then you also have like the tray which has I guess accessories and a stand. Now first I want to talk about the instruction manual that comes with Jake. So yeah, it gives us instructions on how to, you know, as usual from Hot Toys, on how to assemble the figure. So yeah, be sure to get a good look at this. First up, I want to talk about the display stand that comes with the Hot Toys Avatar The Way of Water Jake Sully figure. We get this stand. This is only for like the deluxe version. Like that's the one I have that has like everything, and this is all you really got with it, with the deluxe version. But as you can see, it's like and it is beautiful. I must admit, this really does look awesome right here. It's like the World of Pandora. That's what they call it. So you're basically looking at like the I guess you could say like the vegetation type life of Pandora. But it looks awesome. I really like how this looks. And it's a massive stand too, as you can see. It's real like wide. And this is USB power too, because it has like a LED light feature in it. Because as you can see, there's a switch for it right there, which I will try. Now this is a dynamic type stand too as well. So you get like a pole with this. Now I must admit, I'm not too big on these kind of poles, but I think it's still cool that they gave us this type of thing. And I'm glad that they gave us a waist type of grabber too for the figure, and not like the U style, or you know, like that one they usually do for their like quarter scale type figures. So I'm glad they kind of gave us this kind of a thing, you know. So of course, you know, you just slide this on in. You gotta be careful there. I'm gonna have to loosen it up. Then you know you just plug it on into the stand. Now I know on here Oh, this really is a beautiful piece too. It has like removable rocks where you can put Jake in like various different spots. So I'm gonna see if I can pull some of these out. Yeah, because they have one at the bottom. Then I think they have one up at the top. So yeah, you have like two different slots of where you can plug in like your stand. Like you have one at the bottom right here. Then you have one up here at the top. So I think that's pretty cool. Once assembled, here's like another shot of it. Let me see if I can plug this back in. So you can see that's how it looks. And I like that we have two different slots to plug this in. You can either do it right here, or you can do it like down here. So I think that's pretty cool. And again, I think that is a beautiful bass right here, diorama stand. I think this is quite possibly, if I'm not mistaken, probably the best I have in my collection, or one of the very best. By the way, the USB where you would slot for that is right here behind this particular flower. This right there, so that's where you would take the USB-C cord, and you would just plug it on into here. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. When assembled, that's how that looks when it lights up. It really is beautiful. I really think that is so awesome. I can dim the lights down too, so you can get a better look at it. Ta! That is really beautiful. That is so awesome looking. Ah, that's cool. But one of the things about this, I'm already hearing about how like some of these type of diorama stands or whatever, the lights are run out on these if you leave them on all the time. So it's like you couldn't really display it like this all the time. Well, I wouldn't trust it, but boy, that really is a beautiful piece. I can see having this like displayed like at nighttime. I think this would really look awesome. And there's like another feature with this where you can have it like flashing. It's all within the USB switch, well, the power switch. If you turn it a certain way, like to the left, it'll flash like that, like the flowers of on Pandora. But then you can have it like the other way, and it'll just stay solid. Man, that really is beautiful. I wonder how long it would it last forever, Now, I wanted to go ahead and measure the stand too. It looks like it's about almost 10 inches. The stand is really that wide, like about 10 inches. Like if you're going by like the width of it, just to get out of shot, And now for the figure himself. Oh, he really is massive. You have to really see this in person to, see it. Oh, it's massive. Whoa. Yeah, you definitely need space too. Yeah, it's cool though. I was already kind of suspecting that he probably wouldn't, stand so well because he's such like a slim type figure. So I'm gonna see though. Okay, he does stand. So there's Jake. Ta-da! Oh, this is awesome too. And that's cool. As you can see, he has all that plastic on him though, so I have to remove all that off. What I want to do first is measure the figure. And Jake is now he's actually 18 inches. But if you go by the promo pics, it says he's 17. But he really is like 18 inches if you count like his braids or his dreadlocks. He's about 18 inches, like all the way to the top, like a quarter scale figure. So yeah, that's kind of, that's massive, But what I do first is talk about the likeness of to how he is in the film, and the articulation of the figure itself. But yeah, I think this is really an amazing piece right here. And if you're not careful, you would think that this really was Jake. Like you would actually think this was like the actual like the actor. I guess you could say Sam Warden, and like the actual like Jake from the movie. Not like a figure. It looks so realistic. As you see there, yeah. Now his hair is made of like this soft like plastic, but they have like this rooted hair piece right here too as well, which I think is pretty cool. That hangs all the way down here, and as you can see, Jake has all these like pouches and stuff all on him. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think this would be removable if we just take off like Jake's head. I think you could probably pull off this whole thing that he wears, like this bandolier type thing, and even this is like a fabric type cloth material, right? Looks like this one's made of like a soft plastic, the one underneath. Yeah, and he has all these things hanging from under him. I bet these might be removable too, like his gauntlet things right here. If you, I just removed his hand, so his feet look underneath. But yeah, the likeness to how he is on the film is just awesome on this figure. It really does look like him. You would think that was really like the, you know, like the character himself. I think that's done very well. Like the likeness, it even has like the earpiece right there, like his head too. This also has like the rolling eyeball feature too. You have to take off his head to do it, but I don't really usually do that much. And the figure is made of like a hard plastic too, which I think is kind of interesting. So Hot Toys didn't give this like the silicone type, you know, body or whatever. Like his arms, they go up to, yeah, look like they can go to about right here. If I go in the higher, it would pop out like the arm. And he does have another thing I know is his arm does go up like that. So you can get his arm up like that, because I know like a lot of figures, you can't really raise them up like that. It also can go all the way back like that too. As you can see, his body does have like a lot of like motion in it too. Like see the torso, you can move it all around like that, get all them kind of movements. You can also split too. He's real loose. Now I do notice that he stands, even though he does feel like lightweight, he does like stand. And of course the arm does bend. Now one of the things I do notice about the arm, it doesn't have like a double bend in it. So he's like single jointed, so you can't get like no double bend out of Jake. I guess a lot of people probably would be disappointed in that. And he does have a bend in the leg. It's real tight, I must admit. But I mean, not a double bend, but he does have a bend, but it is like real tight right there though. I'm kind of scared to even bother. And I forgot to mention like his tail right here too as well. It's a soft plastic. Like, 'cause I know the Navy do have that kind of tail, you know. For the species that he is, like say the alien. And of course his head can turn left and right. He can't really look up because like if it's dreadlocks, you know, you can tilt it and so on and everything like that. So it's pretty cool. Of course the hands can turn 360 degrees, the feet can turn. They can't pivot though, they just only can turn. But yeah, he does stand. I would still definitely recommend like the stand for him though. But I still think this is an awesome figure, and probably definitely one of my coolest figures that I have gotten like this year, you know. Now I want to move on through the accessories that come with the figure. Up first, Jake gets like a set of 3 alternate hands, so he has a total of 5 interchangeable hands if you count the 2 that are on him. It looks like this right here is like a trigger hand. Then he has like a relaxed hand. I think this still can like hold something though. And actually this is the one that's relaxed. And it's only on the left side. Like has some vein works painted into it too. Then of course you get like some pegs that Hot Toys usually gives us. And now I want to continue to move on through the accessories. Up next you get the eye tool. The Hot Toys gives us for, you know, rotating Jake's like eyes around and so on. And then up next, the weapon that I probably will be displaying them with most of the time is like this rifle right here, as you can see. I know this has like articulation in it too as well. I think certain things can be moved on and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think this it has like a scope right here too, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I know this right here can be moved back too. Like, kind of slide it back. But this is how it looks though. It's an awesome looking gun too. I think they have like some Navy type stuff on her too as well. You can see the necklaces or the ropes right there. That's like Navy type stuff. And it also has like a bullet clip too, and you can actually see the bullets on the inside of it. Cause what you can do with this is if you look underneath the rifle, you can take this and you just can slide it on in like that. So that's pretty cool. Now the scope right here can be open, but I'm just having trouble like popping it open for some reason. But oh, okay, there it is. So yeah, you can pop that open. You can see like on the inside, like the scope. That's pretty cool. Now I want to continue to move on, do the accessories that come with the figure. Up next, you get like this axe, and you can tell that this is definitely like a 9B base. And it's separated. I mean, where you can separate it, because you can put this on Jake's like back. But you can tell this is definitely done like a Navi, like their culture, I guess you could say. Then there's also like a dagger, right here, as you can see. And there's also a grenade, too. So these are the accessories that he has. And these can be slotted on to Jake too as well. So I'm going to see if I can do it. Because like the dagger, if you look right here, there's a holster right here for the dagger. Because you can just take it and slide it on there. I think that's pretty cool. Then there's also like a thing for the grenade too as well. You can take the grenade right here and they can go up here up top. So let's see if I can get that in there. Yeah, so as you can see, you can put the grenade right inside there like that. And with the axe, of course, you know, you would remove the actual blade part and you would squeeze this through this right here like this. I don't think it'll go all the way through. Then you would take the axe part like this right here, and then you would put it back on. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. And I actually had this upside down. That's how you would really put that in. You can kind of put it in the way you want, but that's how it goes in. So that's pretty cool. So I probably will leave all that on Jake. I must admit, this video is an awesome piece though. I really think that is cool. I forgot to mention too that there's a wire in Jake's tail too, like the tail. I think that's pretty cool. So you can't have it like it's blowing in the wind. Just forgot to mention that. That's awesome. This is like a soft plastic too, but it is like a wire in it though. Okay, there's the Hot Toys Avatar The Way of Water Jake Sully 6-scale figure. This is the deluxe version because there's like just a standard collector's one, but this is the deluxe version which has like the diorama base, which they are calling, I think, the World of Pandora. So yeah, I got this some size collectibles, and I had this on pre-order, you know, all this time, but it's just not arriving. But yeah, this is easily one of my best figures of the year, for my opinion. And if I'm not mistaken, 'cause I know I have like other figures too, I think this is quite possibly, I think, the best diorama stand that I have like in my collection. I got to look through it because I got so many, you know. But I kind of suspect that this might be the best diorama stand that I have, even though, and it's like LED light up too. It's like a USB power feature, because I have been hearing about those going out on people, like if they leave it on all day or something like that, the LED light up feature will burn out and it doesn't light up anymore. So I have been hearing about that. That's why I haven't been leaving mine on. I just, if anything, I put it on when I'm having like a photography type pics and stuff like that, you know. But I still think this is probably quite possibly, I think, the best diorama stand, or one of the best that I guess I could say one of the best, mainly because of like the way the lights, you can have like the lights on, like with it's like a standard like light up feature, but you can also have the lights like pulsing to like the flashes. So I think that's one of the things that just really elevates it, you know, and it just looks so awesome. So yeah, I'm definitely happy about having this, and I did get to see Avatar The Way of Water. I did get to see this in the theaters like 2 times, because I saw like on the IMAX, and I also saw like in the Adobe Digital, which I was noticing too when I was watching it. Adobe Digital, like the way I looked at. But yeah, I think this is still definitely worth having. And I also have the Interior 6-scale figure too, like on pre-order, and I'm waiting for that to come. That should be like coming pretty soon. I'm expecting it, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely happy about this, and I would definitely recommend picking up this particular piece. I think the likeness to like Jake too is like awesome on this figure. if you're not careful, you would think this is really him, like the actual, like from the movie, and not like a figure. You know, if you're doing like photography pics, it just looks that real, like really realistic, that close to how he looks. Basically, what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this is awesome. So this is the Avatar. Well, Hot Toys Avatar: The Way of Water, Jake Sully 6-scale deluxe version figure. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.